when I was a freshman and she was a sophomore, which is like 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Oh, man.
I first got in high school, and one day, like in the first week of school, I walked past this girl, and my jaw fell to the ground instantly, and my eyes turned into hearts, and I was like, holy shit, that girl's gotta be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And I was so nervous around, like, even just walking, like, within 10 feet from her, I was like, oh my god, she's so close to me. I felt like a fangirl meeting Justin Bieber for the first time. Right? Not like that's a fantasy of mine, but...
You sure?
I'm sure. And so, my freshman and sophomore year, we had passing periods that went opposite directions, so every day I had to walk past her. But I'd never be able to talk to her because I was so nervous.
You could have talked to me.
I didn't know that.
She could have talked to me.
I didn't know that.
You could have talked to me.
Oh, wait. I was so nervous because she had to be, she still is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in the world. And I just, and then junior year came around and we had a class together. So we had photography together, 6th period. And I was like, okay, this is my chance. Well, it started the summer before that, like summer leading into my junior year. I followed her on Twitter. She followed me back. I was like, ooh. Right? And then, you know, you gotta favorite the selfies and whatnot.
I remember you favorited a lot of my selfies.
Because they were fire.
Every time she did, I cried a little.
And then, oh my god, the story about how I accidentally followed her. Well, I didn't accidentally. I accidentally liked one of her pictures on Instagram because it was on like a suggestive feed. And I was like, this is a really nice picture. I liked it. And I go back to see who it was, and it was her. I was like, oh. I sat there for 5 minutes. I was like, should I?
And then she unliked it.
And then I had to go back and like it again because I was like. And then eventually
I followed her.
And then eventually she followed me on Instagram, and I was like,
you were in my notifications.
And then all these selfies rolled in on her Instagram, and I was like, double tabbed.
She doesn't like my pictures anymore, though.
I don't like any of her pictures. I went back and unliked all of them. I don't know why. It's a thing.
I see you like other people's pictures.
Barely.
I still see it.
I barely do.
That's what makes it worse.
Anyway, so junior year we had a class together. And she walks in through that door. She was late, of course.
I was late.
She was late.
I was so late.
Of course. And I was sitting over at this, like, in the corner of the room. I was like...
I was so late.
And she couldn't find a place to sit. And there was a seat open across from me. I was like, without doing any hand motions or saying anything, I was like, right there. Yeah, but no, she sits facing away from me on the opposite side of the classroom. So for a few months until I started talking to her, I got the best view of the back of her head.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah, you like that?
I see it a lot now more often. Anyway, a few months in, and I was, not even a few months, it was like a
October.
month. Yeah, beginning of October.
October.
I couldn't figure out.
Lies.
Couldn't figure
Lies.
out. I was outside taking pictures with a film camera, and I saw her walking out the classroom, and I said, here's my chance to talk to her.
I never said this, but I'm very proud of you.
And I took it, and I said, what does this do? And she came over, and she told me that it was the aperture, which I already knew that.
She already knew everything. She had just asked me to explain to her.
I wanted to start a conversation.
You didn't keep it going.
Because I didn't need any more help. I didn't need the help in the beginning. And then, I think the other time we talked was when I was trying to roll film.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That time I actually needed help.
She actually needed help, and I couldn't help her.
She really couldn't help me.
I was trying to help
you could have put your arms in the thing with mine. I wouldn't have minded. I went to Halloween Haunt with one of my friends and her 2 friends, who I guess are my friends too, because they are nice and we're friends with them. And those 3 people are also her friends. And they invited her to come to haunt with us the first time.
And I said no.
She said no.
In my defense.
She said no.
In my defense, I didn't know she was gonna be there.
She said
also,
no.
it was $45.
She said
and not
no.
that scary.
She said no.
I didn't know you were gonna be there.
Okay. And I had fun. She wasn't there.
I didn't know you were gonna be there. I didn't find out you went there till after you guys left.
I wanted her to be there.
I didn't know you were gonna be there.
And then whenever, like, I'm talking to Callie and, like, you guys were over by the lockers, I'd be like, so your friend is cute. Your friend is fucking cute. Really cute. Like, okay, here's my dilemma. Somehow, this one person right here makes my heart stop and race at the same time. I don't understand how it happens. How is that possible? I don't know, but she does it. She does it somehow. Okay, so we went to haunt together. No, we didn't. That first time she wasn't there.
I didn't know you were gonna be there.
Salty.
I didn't know you were gonna
so
be there.
salty.
I didn't know you were gonna be there.
So then we end up going to haunt a second time, and she ends up going.
Cause I knew you were gonna be there. I asked. I said, "Oh, is Izzy going?" And then they're like, "Yeah." And I said, "Sure, I'll go."
God, okay. I was at haunt with Callie because we drove together, and we were in line, and I see her like in the distance. And I was like, "Oh."
They didn't tell you?
No, I knew you were there. I was like, it's actually happening.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
It is happening. It is go time, people. I was like, and she was so cute. Her hair was like 2 braids down the back. She was in a flannel. She was wearing cute clothing. I was like, I had to consult with my best friend before I went. I was like, out of the clothes I have, what's a nice outfit that doesn't look like I'm trying to look nice, but is still looking nice?
You looked cute. You wore your Air Maxes and your black pants with the ripped holes and your windbreaker from Hollister.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And my signature hat.
And you're annoying. I know you wear the Air Maxes, so you'd be taller. I know.
No.
Yes.
No. And so we went to haunt together, and we were taking pictures and creating group chats and Snapchat and stories.
Yeah. Oh my God, I added her on Snapchat, and her little thingy was so cute, like the Snapchat profile picture thing. Izzy XP1. I don't know what that means, but it's adorable.
It's supposed to, like, the X and the P are supposed to be the cross and the tongue face. I made it when I was in the 7th grade. Don't judge me.
That.
Oh my God. Anyway. And so the next night after haunt, I was having...
No. After haunt, you said you were going to take Callie home. You guys went to McDonald's. And you were Snapchatting me, remember?
We did.
Yes.
The story about this leading up to the next day, why I texted her first in the first place.
Oh, I remember that.
Is because...
She texted me and I didn't have her number saved. It took me like a couple minutes to figure out who it was. Because I knew I had seen that phone number before somewhere because it was from when we made a group chat to send pictures. And I recognized the phone number, but I couldn't figure out who it was for the life of me. And then it hit me. I was like, oh my God, yes, hi, you can talk to me. I want to talk to you. Hey, saves contact.
And so the night before, when we were at haunt, I was in line for a haunted house and she was in line for drop zone because I'm too much of a bitch to go on that.
One day.
And I'm such a hoe. I was in a current relationship and I was still like over her. And I heard some stuff, and so I called her up when I was in line over there at haunt, and I was like, I'm dropping you. That's not how that conversation went, but that was a long story short. And then...
What?
You look angry.
Finish telling your story.
She looks angry. Should I be scared? Should I be worried?
Finish telling your story.
And then we get back from... We see them going down drop zone, because we finished through the haunted house first.
I didn't know you guys went to a haunted house.
And anyway, that happened, and so I was like, I'm dropping you, blah, 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 whatever. We get back, they get off the tower, and I was sad, and there was this awkward-ass group hug. Callie was like, group hug! And everyone was like, and I was like, It was appreciated, it really was, honestly, but I wouldn't have wanted another one. Anyway, so the next night I was in my feelings. I was like, I was simping hard to some Ed Sheeran, and I texted her. I was like, "Can I vent to you?" But I didn't say who it was, so that led up to her whole who is this? I don't know. I know the number.
Yeah, I was
And
struggling. But I was like, yeah, you can talk to me. Please talk to me.
I just got home from somewhere and I was outside trying to take pictures of the moon because it's like a thing I like to do. And so I was talking to her. I was venting. God, what the fuck did I vent to you about?
About Louise.
No, I know. I don't remember what I said. I can't remember for the life of me. And then I was eventually got talking. I was like, I asked her if she wanted to hang out with me on Monday.
I remember what you said.
What did I say?
You said, do you know what we're doing in photo tomorrow? And I said, no, why? You don't want to be there, do you? And you said, wow, you know me so well. And I was like, well,
usually,
you're never there, so.
Especially, like, before we started talking, whenever we weren't doing anything in class, I would never be there. Never.
I noticed.
Anyway.
I always thought she was the cutest thing I've ever seen. I would tell my friends that this is what I needed in my life, and I was right. Potatoes.
Just call me Potato.
No, you're potatoes.
I had asked someone to homecoming with potatoes, and I was just holding the potato the rest of the day. And there's a hill there's a hill that goes from here to here, and she was in the middle of it, and I was at the top, and I was tossing my potato, and it rolled down the hill, and I was like, my potato! And I ran after it.
And she ran past me, and I was with my friend. I was like, Yami, her potatoes. And Yami was like, shut up. I was like, her potato.
Okay, so then I asked her Sunday night. I was like, I asked her if she wanted to come hang out with me as I left class early.
What if I said no?
I would have left without you.
You've been salty. You've been sad.
I would have been hella sad.
You would have been sad.
I would have been hella fucking sad.
But I said yes.
We probably wouldn't be dating right now if you'd said no.
Probably not.
Wouldn't have tried again. And so then we went to get milk tea. And then we went to In-N-Out Burger. The thing I remember her saying the most, or not like the most, but like the thing I most remember her saying is lettuce is just crunchy water.
It is! I hate lettuce. It really is. It's just crunchy water.
And then the next time we hung out was that following Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
So we hung out Monday, and then 2 days later we hung out again.
After school. Not
After school.
During.
Not during school.
When we should have been at school.
But I asked her if she wanted to help me shoot photos for a project.
She didn't need me.
Didn't need her at all.
She told me she needed me. She didn't need me.
Didn't need her at all.
Did not need me.
But I wanted her. I was shooting pictures, and she was there. Some of the pictures she was in, the picture I turned in had nothing to do with her. Like, she wasn't.
She was like, "Are you gonna be salty if I pick one that you're not in?" And I was like, "No."
I didn't know if you were or not.
No.
And then, for like 4 weeks straight, we hung out every single day.
Fucking day.
Every single day. We went out at 3 a.m. We went to Communication Hills.
Oh.
We went hiking at Alum Rock like 7 days after we started talking.
Wasn't that
Or
soon?
started hanging out. Yeah.
Huh.
And a bug flew in
A
her
bug flew right
in her eye.
It flew in my eye and it stayed in my eye. And I was like,
there. So I was trying to get it out, and we were like this close. And that's the moment, like looking into her eyes, that's the moment I knew that this is the girl I wanted to be with. It was like, this is, like, I already knew that. I was like, I want this girl. If we keep hanging out every fucking day, I'm going to end up fucking falling in love with her. And oh my God, I did. Wow.
I was so embarrassed.
And then, I was like right here.
Yeah.
Wanted to kiss her, would have been like, wouldn't have done that though. I am too much of a.
Let's talk about our first kiss. This is a good story.